There we go. Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having brilliant, fantastic, amazing days as always. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be, breaking down another commonly asked question from inside the Discord community group chat, which today is, what is the best Forex trading platform for 2022, 2023, 2024 even? What's my personal opinion on this? So for me, many and most retail traders are using either MT4, MetaTrader 4, or MT5, MetaTrader 5. There are other platforms out there as well, CTrader, lots of web-based platforms as well, but I'll leave those for another video. I can break them down in another video if people want me to. But for today, especially as most of my experience, most of my knowledge is based on, MetaTrader and MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. I'll be comparing them both today against each other. So basically MT4 versus MT5, what is my personal preference to be trading on nowadays? So let's jump into it. I've made, as I've always do, I've got my notepad up here on the right hand side. I've broken it down into bullet point form, and hopefully this can be a short, sweet, concise video for you all, get you some knowledge that you need. And then of course, you can watch some of the other YouTube videos if you want. So today, let's break it down. So MT4 versus MT5. So MT4, let's break down MT4 first, okay? MT4 is the older version, okay? MT5 is the newer version, okay? MT4 is more popular, okay? And for this reason, typically from what I've seen, there are a greater variety and array of brokerages. So brokerages are clearly what provide you access to the market via MetaTrader. There's a greater amount of brokerages that have MT4 as one of their options, okay? Some of the older, more established brokerages, have both, but many brokerages will either have MT4 or MT5, and because MT4 is most popular, we tend to see MT4 on most of the brokerages. So as a result of that, from what I've seen, it can lead to a greater variety of choices in terms of brokerages, especially if you're US based. I know a lot of these, the guys and girls watching these videos are US based. So for you, you've got a smaller pool of brokerages to choose from, and as a result of that, you've got more choices with MT4 as well. So as a result, from what I've seen, it leads to better spreads, better commissions, because you've got a better choice and a greater array and variety of brokerages to choose from. So that's the first thing. Okay, it's more popular, it has a greater variety of brokerages, which can lead, as a result, to better spreads, better commissions, and lower fees. Okay, another one is, from what I've currently been experiencing a lot of is, some of the third-party plugins and tools, such as copy trading tools, okay? So for instance, one of them is social trader tools, which I use a lot, which means that you can, copy trade, trades from one account to another. You can reverse trades, you can double trades. You've got a lot of variety with inside this platform, social trader tools, and I'm sure I'll cover that in another video because social trader tools is brilliant. But essentially on social trader tools, other third-party plugins as well, there's loads of them in terms of trading. You have a greater variety of choice and brokerages on MT4 than you do on MT5. Okay, you've got more than double the amount on MT4 than you do on MT5. So that's the third thing. Fourth thing, moving on from that, is indicators and expert advisors. Okay, so indicators are clearly things that you can put on your chart to help you establish a trend, change in the market, what the bias is. Indicators can be used to help you with your trading success and your trading journey. I personally don't use many indicators, but I know lots of people that do and use them very, very successfully. I tend to prefer to have a clear chart. But if you do use indicators, okay, a lot of the indicators have been built specifically for MT4, from at least what I've seen as well. A lot of them, selling on the marketplaces and stuff like that, or MT4 based rather than MT5. And at the same time, expert advisors. So expert advisors, basically trading strategies that are put into code that then can be dragged and added onto the chart. And then essentially you can plug and play and change inputs to take trades automatically on your behalf. Okay. And a lot of the expert advisors as well, like indicators, are built specifically for MT4 rather than MT5. And you can't drag an MT4 indicator or expert advisor and put it on an MT4 chart. So, you're kind of limited there to using indicators and expert advisors specifically for different MetaTraders. So that's the sort of fifth thing in terms of MT4. Now let me jump onto MT5. What I've got written down here is MT5 is less popular, but of course it's the updated and newer version. And with that comes new tools, okay, and comes extra things that can help you out with trading. So what I've written down here is it's got more tools. One of them being is a scrolling in and out feature. Okay, it's something very, very minimalistic, very, very small. But having jumped onto MT5 and now trading on MT5 rather than MT4, whenever I go back onto MT4, it just feels so old and so dated because you can't use some of these tools and features. So for instance, if you've always been on MT4, okay, and you've never tried out and tested MT5, it's not going to be a problem. But now that I've gone from MT5, I'm struggling to go back to MT4 because, you know, it just doesn't seem as natural with some of the tools that you can use. So one of the scrolling in and out features means that you can be on a 15-minute, 30-minute time frame, any time frame, you know, smaller time frame as well. And on the right-hand side on your phone, you can just drag it and it will extend or expand or contract the chart. Okay, on MT4, you can't do that. You have to change time frame for it to be a big enough time frame for you to be able to see, you know, big amounts of chart, which is bigger amounts of the charts, which basically just means that it's easier to do analysis on MT5 from what I found out rather than MT4. Okay, so that's one of the things for MT5. Another thing for MT5 is, you know, documenting of the trades. What I like in a really nice feature that MT5 has got, which MT4 doesn't have, is with MT5 you can open and close a trade, okay, and you can basically see your entry point and your exit point and like a nice dotted line to basically see, you know, ultimately where you open the trade, where you close the trade, and it looks really, really nice and professional in terms of taking screenshots and utilizing them, you know, for documenting your trades as well. Whereas MT4, to take a quick sip of water, MT4 doesn't have this feature, which basically means that you can't see your documented trades unless you go into your trade channel and see all the closed positions. So from what I've seen with MT5, you can basically go onto the chart and you can see all the positions. And it works really, really nice with expert advisors as well, because it basically means you can see the sequences, you can see how positions open, closed, and, you know, it can give you a better understanding of how you can perhaps optimize your expert advisor or your trading strategy as well. So yeah, ultimately that is the MT4, MT5 breakdown. So in conclusion, I prefer MetaTrader 5, as discussed, all of the tools, all of the new added features, you know, make it a more advanced trading platform to use. And as I've said, now that I've gone on to MT5, I'm struggling to go back to MT4. But if you are on MT4, you've been using MT4 all of your life, try out MT5. You know, see whether you like it, open up a demo account with one of the brokerages that allows it and accepts it. And, you know, I'm sure you will, like I have, found it's, you know, a better version. So, you know, hopefully the brokerages, of course, adapt and adopt to, you know, using MT5 and putting it on their platforms, so that, you know, people out in the US that are a little bit limited by their pool of brokerages can also use it. But yeah, ultimately, that is my conclusive new thought in terms of MT4, MT5. I'll do another video, I'm sure, on CTrader, on some of the, you know, other web-based platforms as well that I like to use. But MT5 is what I'm, you know, trading 90+% of the time on. But as always, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, feel free to subscribe, like, you know, drop down a comment with your thoughts and opinions on this. I'll also do another video on CTrader and some other web-based platforms, I'm sure, as well in the future. So if you'd like to see that, you know, feel free to comment and let me know. And as always, you know, all of the links to FXLondon and the community and all of my group chats are going to be down below. So if you want to join up, you know, feel free to join the community. It's a lovely place. You know, there's going to be Discord, Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all down below. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you inside. Bye for now.